Hello again, happy gardeners. I hope your year has been very productive and seen great results in your gardens and allotments. It's been a challenging year this year with the weather, but what an amazing fruit crop we've had this autumn. I want to give you an update on my allotment. I've not been very productive this year, mainly because of a very invasive weed. When I acquired the allotment in the early spring, I started to prepare it for the year ahead and uncovered a very invasive weed growing within its soils. This weed is horsetail, bottlebrush, mare's tail. It's a fast growing and very invasive, and it has an amazing root system which can go as deep as 2 meters. To control this weed, there are a couple options I have. One, I could use chemicals. The other is to go down the organic road. In my career, I've used chemicals to control invasive weeds, and chemicals are not a silver bullet. You will never get 100% control with one application, and it's expensive. Also, it has its hazards to the operator and the environment to take into consideration. I decided the best thing for my allotment would be to cover it up with a heavy duty membrane and leave it as long as possible, hopefully a year, so it will weaken and kill the horsetail enough so when I come to cultivate it, any surviving rhizomes will be easier to remove, and hopefully most of the roots will be dead. A word of warning: using cultivators and even digging when you have weeds that are very invasive, the root structure has adapted to repropagate itself from the smallest piece. So if you take a piece of root and chop it into small pieces, even a couple of millimeters, then every piece of that root will grow into a new plant. So using a mechanical cultivator can cause a huge amount of damage to your ground by chopping up the roots and multiplying that plant. I am planning to double dig, going as deep as I can and carefully removing as much of the roots that I find. I'm hoping to get at least 80 to 90% removed, maybe more if I'm lucky. And in the growing years ahead, I will have to spot target the horsetail when I see it growing. I will have to try to dig around that area to remove as much of the roots as possible. This, over time, will weaken the plant and will be able to keep it at a manageable level. Understanding your soils is key, as with this plant, it likes moist and acidic conditions. So by increasing the drainage and even changing the pH would help you. I will leave you with this giant horsetail growing at the Eden Project in Cornwall. It is a striking plant. Thanks for watching my video. Happy gardening. Stay tuned.